speech when it first happened, and we were all in shock, and we were all very upset and worried. I couldn't function. I wasn't doing well. I had all this crazy energy running around in my body, and I didn't know what to do with it. So I decided, power of social media, to start writing letters to Stella, to start telling her how I felt about her, in the hopes that she'd come back, like I'd kick her butt for making me worry so much. So this is just a compilation of the letters that I wrote to her while we were waiting to hear about what was happening. My dearest Stella, I never thought I'd be standing here in a room surrounded by people who love you, saying goodbye to you. Maybe in 30 or 40 years from now, but not today. You were so full of life, energy, and excitement. You embraced each day and made the most of it. I hate that I'm standing here in front of your family and friends, but I want them to know you like I knew you, so they can see the view through my eyes. I want them to know what an incredible life you led. You were the most confident person I've ever met. Self-assured, so determined, brave, lighthearted, and yet really serious. Stronger than steel, funnier than anyone on stage. Independent, super intelligent, razor sharp, and so savvy. Always up for a great laugh and a good time, but you never pulled your punches. You were as real as they came. I loved and appreciated that so much about you. It's the mark of a true friend. Anytime there was controversy, you shut it down immediately with a few succinct, not such an easy word to say that loud, sentences. No BS, no filler, no filter. Just concise truth. I was always so proud of the life you built for yourself. I told you all the time, and you accepted the praise readily because you knew it was true. You knew it was you did. It was so different and unexpected for a single Syrian girl to create what you did. That was you, a mold breaker. Let's not even talk about the pole classes. We can talk about them through other women. I remember circa 1990-something, you asked if I wanted to take a pole class with you. You were curious, you wanted to try it.
The very large crowd would like you to speak out.
Louder, I'm sorry. You asked if I would be interested in taking a pole class with you. I laughed so hard, and I wished you all the luck in the world, but it took a hard pass. No one needs to see this on a pole. The girls and I are talking about taking it up in your honor. And God help that pole. Fine turn of events indeed, sweetie. I apologize in advance to anyone with eyes. And unlike you, my Stella, there will be no photos or video. As soon as I met you, I knew you were different. I knew we would be lifelong friends. There was something about you, an intangible something. You had a spark, a light. Your light shined bright as the sun, and it drew us all out. You had dozens of really close friends because your light radiated joy. You were the happiest person I ever met. Your beautiful light has been extinguished now, but it will never be forgotten. Never. Tons of people who only knew you from Facebook interactions have reached out to me to share their impressions of you. Every one of them said how positive and funny you were, how happy you seemed, how smart you were. Exactly right. But it doesn't even scratch the surface of you. You were an empowered woman, and you loved to empower other women. You had an uncanny ability to keep me completely grounded while lifting me up. It's a contradiction in term, but that was you. You broke the rules and created your own. You were an entity unto yourself. But the good times rose should have been tattooed on you because it's how you lived your life. Always smiling, always happy, always joyful and grateful. We cheer-led each other through so much. And I will miss your clear thinking, straight shooting, and thoughtful advice. Not to mention your sarcasm and those huge blue epic eye rolls. Those were for the books. If you ever experience an Estelle eye roll, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You always said Andy Cohen needed to follow us around with the film crew, and what a show that would have been. You never let anything get in your way or get you down. You just didn't. It's like it didn't exist as an option for you. You never let obstacles get in your way. You crushed them. If there was no visible way to attain your goal, you would simply break down walls and carve your own path. You were truly a force to be reckoned with. While talking to Lisa at your funeral, we noticed the camera crew, and we both laughed and enjoyed seeing them. I thought, hells yeah. I don't know if I could say that here either. How you would have loved that. Oh my God. If you were there, that was your favorite part of the whole day. No shrinking violet by Stella. You love a good spotlight. Check the hair, lipstick, and lashes on fleek. Gotta be on point. Emily told me about the dream she had of you in the beautiful white dress. It brought me a lot of comfort to know that you seemed so happy and joyful. You were in a bright white room with a magnificent smile on your face. She said you looked radiant and blissful. I'm so happy to know you were in the best place, because you deserve no less, sweet girl. I can't imagine that I won't talk to you anymore. Our political conversations were some of my favorite times with you. You were so sharp and clear in your thinking, so ready to argue a point, and always with intelligence, class, and straight facts. I was always so impressed watching you shut down a Facebook troll. If you haven't seen it, you're really missing out. Doesn't seem like this is real. We've been friends for 30 plus years, and we have laughed and cried through so much. You packed 2 lifetimes into your 54 years, but Hashem called you up to Shamayim, and I completely understand why. Your faith in Hashem is the only thing sustaining me during this horrific, awful tragedy, because I know what you would tell me right now. I could hear it. Mish, this is what Hashem wants. We have faith and we believe. I know how much love you had for Judaism and how much pride you took in our religion. You exuded emunah in Hashem and should be held up as the example of what it means to believe. Blind faith, pure trust, absolute belief. A matchmaker that we both know, Chava, adored you, duh. And she told me such beautiful things about you and how much she loved talking to you. She is in a group of almost 50 shadchanim, and they are creating a dating app that's launching next month. She told me that every match created will be in your zechut. In fact, the whole website is dedicated to Esther Bat Leah Linda. And anytime someone gets engaged and married, it will be in honor of Esther Bat Leah Linda. And I know how much you would love that. You also would love how the girls have taken care of your family this week, led by our fearless Emily. They have been so amazing, and I'm so proud to know them and be part of their chat. You surrounded yourself with incredible women. Rest in peace, my dear Stella. I know the tremendous impact you've made here with so many of us. Whenever there is a happy hour, it will be a Hedaya happy hour. You will be missed until the end of time. I love you always, Mish. Amen.